Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing a very wild ride from the S&P 500 recently, right? Dropped to about 312, went up to 323. Before then, after that, now it's 321. Just keeps like yo-yoing. Okay. So what does this yo-yoing means? This yo-yoing probably means that, of course, if people believe in the future, right, they will not sell. But I think this yo-yoing means that some people some big boys, okay, some funds, some mutual funds or hedge funds, they are starting to take profit. Okay. We should talk about this, right? Remember talking about politics, right, and about the COVID-19 in the USA, right? There are two camps fighting, right? Dems and Republican. Okay. The Republicans seems want to keep pumping the stock market, right? V-shaped economic recovery, reopenings as soon as possible, vaccines gonna come as soon as possible, enough quantities, such and such, so and so and so and so. Okay, while times, yeah, obviously they want the opposite because they want to win the elections too, right? Okay, we have to be neutral. We cannot just support one side. Okay. Now this seems to be the Democrats' main statement. Okay, the virus is spreading again, and the Feds, the Trump cronies, right? Trump and friends, they are more concerned about the election, right? So they just reopen early and they don't really care about the virus spreading. They don't really care about, the whole 9 years. They don't really care. They just found more concerned about reopening the economy and reopening the schools and all that. Okay, they don't really care. They are pretty ruthless. Okay. Uh, Now the counter is the Republicans say that there's a it says low mortality rate, only 1%. Okay, so and the vaccine is coming out and blah 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 for all and will be released next year. So you guys don't have to worry about that. It's all clear. Just do the things that you need to do. Trust us, believe us. Okay, so this is politics. One side attacks, one side defend. One side attack, one side defend. This is very common. Okay, every politics are like this. Okay, so okay, I think the low mortality rate part 1% is a bit too overstated, right? Overstated, right? Not overstated. I mean, it's like a little bit too optimistic. We calculated it, and the most optimistic we had was about 2.5 to 3%, right? That is the mortality rate, right? And 2.5 to 3% is with remdesivir. If we cannot get remdesivir, then the numbers increase, right? Doubles, right? Okay, so we have to actually be more specific about that. Okay, so the mortality rate, the truth is the mortality rate is not that high, right? It's not that low. Okay, it's about 3% with remdesivir. Without remdesivir, it's about 6 to 8, right? Okay. Uh, the Fed seems to be behind the Republicans, right? The previous pump was when S&P went down to 3,000 levels, then it stopped pumping it up, right? Okay, and you notice that these few days, okay, after the Republicans say, okay, we're gonna make the vaccine and all that, and suddenly all these vaccine news come out. All these vaccine news from Moderna, vaccine news from Pfizer granted the speedy access, and the other one is what, Bion Labs, I think, or something, Okay, all these are political. Okay, they are related to politics, right? So we can see that the politics, they want to pump the current government want to pump the stock market, right? Why? Because if the stock market is doing well, statistics say that usually the guy will get re-elected again. Okay, So it's a tug of war. It is a tug of war. Okay. The Fed seems to be behind the Republicans, right? Okay. So there seems to be a consensus in the market, right? Fed will come to rescue all the time, right? And the market also believes that the vaccine will be done soon, right? That's why the current correction only went down to 3120. Previously it was 3000 something, right? Now only 3120. This is kind of low. This is kind of high, right? So basically it's forming a higher support right now. So previously it was 3000. Now it's 3100, right? Okay. Okay. But I believe, right, we are not in the safe in the woods yet, right? Okay. First of all, who cares whether the vaccine is going to be effective or not, right? What matters is people believe, right? So if people believe the rhetoric, they will vote for Republicans, right? Okay. If it was me, honestly, I would not take a vaccine that was developed so fast, right? Why would I take a vaccine that was developed so fast? You guys take it first. You guys be my lab rat, right? Let the consumers be my lab rat. See what happens, right? Is it working? Okay. Does it work or what? Okay. How effective is it, right? So there is bound to be some errors, right? Because this vaccine is created so fast, right? It's like, wow, 9 months. Usually take 10 years. Now it's 9 months. Okay. If you give me 3 years, okay, I might believe you. Okay. So what's the problem is a vaccine that was created too fast. Okay. Can you tell me that after you take the vaccine, right, in 2 years, will there be any side effects? You cannot, because the vaccine was just tested for at most 9 months, right? Or to 1 year. You cannot tell me, oh, in 2 years, nothing. The guy seems to be doing okay. In 3 years, the guy seems to be doing okay. Okay. So there are some parts where there is a concern, right? We don't know. We know that it's safe. The guy took it for 1 year. Let's say the study seems good, right? And the second part I don't like about this is, right, when politics come into hand, suddenly the pharma companies, the pharmaceuticals companies, they are starting to announce, oh, we have good results, we have amazing results, don't worry guys, okay? Antibody, they are producing the antibody, okay? When Moderna previously they didn't want to release their results. Now they are forced to release their results, okay? Now the problem is with the government involved, right? We don't know, okay, whether there will be some tampering going on, okay? I rather not the government politicize this, okay, but it's kind of impossible at the moment. So the best thing to do is, let somebody else take the vaccine and see what happens to the guy, right? Okay, so the concern is not whether the vaccine will be effective or not. The main concern, will the vaccine be safe or not, right? We don't know that, right? Especially if there's so much political pressure, they might release something that's, bad, right? When the government say, I don't care, just release whatever you have, I will acknowledge it. Okay? I just want to win the election, right? So the fact that this whole thing is politicized is scary, okay? It's like, it's very frightening. Okay? So there will be a lot of pressure for these pharma companies, right, to release whatever shit they have, right? We don't even know whether this test is going to be, true, right? Okay, remember the facts, right? They did the test on marijuana previously, right? They make studies and all that, and they make false claims, right? They make false claims on marijuana, right? Because they don't want the people to smoke marijuana, so they make false claims about the medical properties, right? And recently they have, U-turned their statement, right? So the government cannot be trusted when so even medicine, okay, medicine has its moments where it is manipulated, right? So even marijuana, a medical that has a drug that has medical properties, right? It can be skewed in such a way that, hey, this doesn't have medical properties, this will cost this and this and this and this. So the government can make false claims. Now this is the problem about this, is we don't know what has going to happen. Okay, so the safety part, okay, the safest part for me is let someone else take it first. Okay, look at it for 1 year or 2 years, see whether the guy is doing okay. If the guy is doing okay, all right, we'll take it, right? And see how long does it last. Okay, if the thing just lasts for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, then it will be too costly for us to take it, right? Just get the disease, man. All right. Okay. So, okay, most important thing is how many people believe, right? How many people are believing, right? We remember that Florida recently, they withheld the hospitalization numbers, right? And suddenly just popped up the numbers in the hospitals, right? Okay, so the main race now is hospitalization. So basically not only hospitalization but data, right? The data they release. Okay, so what I think will happen is, because this is a war, okay, this is war. Okay, this is not some kind of joke where everything goes into ethics, right? So everything will be okay in war. Okay, there is no such thing as honesty. There is no such thing as honesty, no such thing as good or bad. Okay, so the first thing, if it was me, if I was the Republicans, what I will do is, I'm not saying that the end justifies the means, right? But this is what usually happens, but it's just not published, right? Everyone is dirty. Okay, you guys remember about the Pizzagate, right? What the Republicans talk about the Pizzagate, and people came in to shoot. So they make nonsense, right? Okay, they make lies about the enemies, right? The other party, the guy that's running, the presidential candidate of the other party. Okay, for example, Pizzagate, such and such. Okay, so now, do you think that they will not take this chance to manipulate this data, right? So this data can be manipulated up, can be manipulated down. I don't know. Okay, but it will be easier for the current ruling. Okay, we don't really know who has. So basically the state, a Republican state, would make it more likely to lower the data of this, while a Democratic state will probably make it more likely to up the data of this. Okay, and there are even some allegations that like 1,200 from Florida data, those out of states were deleted, right? There were some allegations, and the guy that whistleblowed this thing was fired. Things like that. It just makes you believe that the wars now are different. They happen in a different scale. Okay, it's an information war. Okay, that's why they call Facebook Russian meddling. So because it's information war. Okay, how to give the information to the people such that they will vote for you, or at least not vote for the other guy, right? So the war now is different. Okay, the war in elections is information. Whoever controls the information will win, right? Okay, so this number just popped up, right? It just popped up. Okay, so you're gonna ask me, how the fuck did this pop up suddenly, right? It's not possible, right? From 44,000 to 51,500. How the fuck did it pop up for like what? That is like 7,000, at least 7,000 people, or even 8,000, right? Okay, the answer is here, guys. Okay, you guys tell me. Florida started reporting. Okay, Alright, Florida started reporting. Okay, so basically data was kind of withheld, right? The data was kind of withheld. Okay, I already said some states. Okay, this is my proof, right? Some states are going to, manipulate the data. Okay, I don't know why he revealed the data. Okay, uh, maybe because a lot of reporters are already circling him, forcing the governor to release the data. Okay, and this data maybe can be fake also. We don't know stuff about that. Okay, uh, you know, uh, war. This is what you call a political war. Okay, the war now is about information, right? So they were trying to control information, keep this number down, and they failed to keep the number down. Now it's going up. Okay. Uh, I don't really care. I'm not. I'm not. I don't care who wins or who loses, right? But I only look at the situation and analyze it. Okay. Now this one, why? Okay, so New Jersey added 12,000 probable deaths, right? So these people did had the symptoms of COVID, but they didn't test. Okay, so apparently that was wrong. They should have tested it and included it in the data. Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is obviously, okay, you guys have to watch the polls, right? In August and this month, right, you guys have to watch it, right? So the situation in the stock market is fluid. It's like water, keeps changing. It's not fixed. Okay. The polls may look bad for Trump at one moment, and it may look good for him suddenly, right? Okay. For example, the polls looked good for Trump right before, and suddenly this issue came up about him reopening too quickly, too ambitious for the election, and ignoring the health and the lives of the people, right? So everything changes. Politics is fluid, right? So is the stock market. Okay. So the main risk now is what? If the Democrats win, the stock market is going to tank. Okay. No matter how good the Fed pumps, no matter how much the Fed pumps. Why? Okay. Because this is going to be reversed, right? So when Biden wins, okay, Powell, you were on Trump's side trying to keep, you were pumping the market so much that it's a bit too obvious. You get the hell out. You are not neutral, man. I'm going to put my own guy in. Okay, this is politics. This is to be expected, right? So Powell, in essence, is Trump's guy. Okay, the whole Fed is in Trump's hands, right? So for the moment, if Trump wins, the market is going to go up. The virus is gonna get resolved no matter what, right? If everyone gets it, okay, 2.5% of 330 million is only, what the hell? No, it's not a 0.025 times 330 million is 8,250,000. Okay, that is if everybody gets it. And let me tell you, it's not easy for everybody to get it. Okay, at most 50%. So it's just 4 million people gonna die, right? It's a small price to pay. Okay, I think 4 million people is gonna die if the virus is not resolved properly, if the vaccine doesn't work. Okay, but who cares about that? All of that, it may sound cruel, but yes, 4 million people dying is better than the economy crashing down. Okay, this is what I feel. Okay, I'm going to reiterate this. 4 million people dying is better than the whole economy going down and everybody getting a depression, right? You're talking about the other 324 million getting fucked, right? So the difference is 324 million depression, or 326 million get depression, or about 4 million people dead, right? Which part you choose? The 4 million, okay? But here is the other side of the coin, right? We heard about post-COVID syndrome, right? The post-COVID syndrome supposedly causes permanent damage to the patient after recovery, right? Now Trump is doing the Sweden model, okay? He doesn't care. Let's just infect everyone. Let's get everyone with the you know infect everybody with the COVID-19. Who gives a fuck, right? Let everybody get it. Everybody, those who are not strong enough will die. It's just a small number. It's about 2.5% or 3%, right? With the remdesivir now. And okay, this is the next good part, right? And economy will improve, right? We saw how Sweden GDP actually went up when everybody else's were going down. Everybody else's were going down, right? So what is going to happen at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, okay, is this, right? The numbers, right? Number one, okay, whoever controls the information, and then they will be able to, win, right? Keep the hospitalization numbers as low as possible. Keep this number as low as possible. Okay, whoever can keep this number as low as possible, they win. Whoever can keep this number as low possible, they win, right? If this number keeps going up, Trump will lose, right? If this number goes up, Trump will lose. Okay, it's just that. Eventually it's just that. Okay, even the numbers go up, but they manage to suppress the information, Trump will win, right? Even this number go up, but they manage to suppress the information and keep it low, they will win, right? In politics, everything more or less is legal, right? As long as you win, right? As long as you win, you won't get punished, right? You become president, you don't get punished. You have some kind of special legal powers to prevent you from being persecuted, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So you can do illegal things if you win. Who cares, right? You can justify them. Remember? Okay, the losers always become the bad guys, right? The winners are the good guys, right? That's in politics. Same thing. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, okay, watch these numbers, okay? So if these numbers go down by, if these numbers go up past this thing, you guys might start to sell, right? You guys might start thinking to sell or hedge or put a bottom tail in your positions, right? These numbers have to go up. Just you guys know what to do, right? So at the end of the day, it's just these numbers that matter. Okay, either this or the vaccine, right? So not the vaccine, the belief of the people, right? Who cares if the vaccine is effective or not? Who cares if it even works? Who cares if it's just water? If they just give you water or just salt water or just whatever sugar water they give you, okay? If you believe it works, you will vote for the Republicans, right? Okay, Republicans good, they managed to produce the vaccines, things like that, right? Okay, so yeah, you guys know what I mean, okay? This stock market this time is really determined by politics, okay? That will be all for today, okay? Just remember that the Fed, if Trump loses, will not pump, will not print money anymore, okay? The future Fed, they will change, okay, if Trump loses, okay? What do I think about the whole situation? Okay, so this is what I call Trump being stuck in the middle, okay? Trump is not an idiot, right? He's not an idiot, Okay, the problem with the whole thing is, if he shuts down Texas and Arizona and all the states that have increasing numbers, what will happen? The stock market will drop, right? Stock market will drop, right? So what happens? So his main base is about the economy, right? Keeping taxes low, keeping this, keeping that. So if we shut them down now, okay, he is admitting that he fucked up, right? And he's not that capable in, preventing this number from going up. And he was rushing to reopen the economy such that the numbers become uncontrollable, right? Okay, so he doesn't want to play into the Democrats' rhetoric. So he counters it with the vaccine, okay? He just say, take it easy, guys, the vaccine is gonna come out, alright? We already secured 330 million, enough for the whole population of the USA. Okay, so vote for me. Okay, I already secured the vaccine for you. Okay, this is a masterful counter rhetoric. Okay, this is smart. Okay, very smart. Very smart counter rhetoric by the Republican. So basically, the Republicans say, alright, guys, this is something small, something that gives you 1% or 2%, right, of deaths. Take it easy. Go back to work. Nothing to see here. We already prepared the vaccine for you. Not the cure, but the vaccine. Alright? We already prepared the vaccine for you. It will be available next year. And it will be effective. Right? That's why they forced Moderna to release their phase 1 result. Okay? Now I don't really know whether it was doctored or not. Okay? So even if it was doctored, who cares, right? I'm the government. I'll just tell Moderna, hey, I don't care what you do, just doctor it such that it looks good, right? So what happens if it doesn't work next time? Moderna will be concerned, right? I'm the government. I'm the one who prosecutes you or not, right? You guys know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I am the one who decides whether I want to prosecute you or not. If I win, who's going to prosecute you? Right? You guys see? So even if your drug is not working, who is going to prosecute you? Who is going to sue you? Right? You can just make disclaimers about it, right? Okay? So this is politics, okay? Where black becomes white and white becomes black. This is why politics is so polarizing, right? This is why the people just disbelieve so many things, right? Because they actually lost trust in the system, They lost trust lost faith in the government. This is why they don't believe about the virus, they don't believe about the vaccine, they just lost trust in the whole thing, right? In the whole thing. They just believe one guy, that's it, They lost trust in the system. They don't believe it at all. Okay? But we as a market, we have to not look things according to our belief, right? We have to observe it as a neutral factor, neutral guy, okay? As a neutral person. We cannot blindly, hey man, what the hell is this guy doing? He's wrong. He shouldn't be doing this, blah, 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 blah. He should be shutting down the places. He should be preventing the virus spread. He should be shutting down the hotspots. That's the first thing he should do. That's the first thing I would do. All this kind of stuff. Okay. Everything Trump does. Okay. He is not that stupid. He has his aides, right? He has people under him. Mnuchin, those kind of guys. Fauci. He knows. He knows. Okay. He knows that he should shut down. Okay, but he can't bring himself to do it. He cannot bring himself to tell the Republican governors to shut down. Why? Because he will be playing into the rhetoric of the Democrats, right? Hey man, you fucked up, dude. You reopened too early. You were too ambitious about the election. You wanted to You were so ambitious that you neglected to think about the people, and you are more concerned about the elections. You don't give a fuck about the people. You only care that they vote for you, and that's why you put early to boost the numbers, the recovery numbers, right? So this is all very hard. This is why the USA will never solve a pandemic, because the government is not united. Okay, the United States, okay, are actually the ununited states, okay, or the fragmented states. Okay, this is one of the best trickery that the whole government did, right? The founding fathers, that's what the trickery they did. Okay, so they came up with something oxymoronic, right, to tell people that, hey, we are very united, but apparently these states, they are not united at all, right? The government is not. This is the most fragmented government that I've ever seen, right? So what is disappointing is that both sides are very, you can see that both sides, they want to win the elections, right? So at the end of the day, politicians are very ruthless, okay, and you cannot really believe what they say, okay, because they want to look good, whatever they say, okay, politically correct and all that stuff. Okay, so all they do, all they want to do is, how do I get more votes? How do I keep my base? How do I pull some of the neutral guys? Okay, your base will be your base, right? How do I pull the neutral dudes, right? That will be all for today. For the markets wise, uh, I don't really have any recommendations except to be careful. Okay, I wouldn't short the market, right? I wouldn't short it now, after the way I see the things are going on. Okay, because the government, I don't want to fight the government. The government can do, this government is very daring. They can do things that has never been done before by the previous government. Okay, uh, these government, the Fed, can buy bonds, corporate bonds, right? They can buy so many weird ass shit, and you guys know that it is actually illegal for the government to own corporate bonds, right? But they can manage to do it. Okay, so basically, this government, we have a government that will do anything to keep the market up. Okay, so you guys shouldn't short SPY, but if you want to short, just make sure it's a hedge to your position. So if you want to hedge, I don't want to crash. I don't want a bloody crash to happen and my way, right? I'm holding a lot of stocks, and I'm lazy to sell them, and I don't want to crash in my way, right? I don't want an SPY crash in my way. You're holding some of the SPY, a lot of SPY components, and you think to yourself, I just don't want the whole thing to crash and fall down on me, and I'll die, some things like that, right? So what should you do, right? That's the first question, right? So what should you be doing if you don't want the economy to crash? So you do a short on the SPY or buy a put option, right? Until the elections, right? Because you believe, hey, or after, so basically January, that you buy until January a put option. You buy a put option of the SPY because you are afraid that the virus numbers go up, more people dead, and the government just changed, right? The regime changed, right? So there's a lot of uncertainty going on. Okay, so I would not short the market, okay, but I would hedge the market. I would hedge my positions, okay, to make sure that a sudden fall of the SPY would not hurt me that much. Okay, do I believe that the SPY will go up again until really high? To tell you guys the truth, right? That is what I see the administration is trying to do. They are trying to pump this, okay, to 3,400. This is what I see the current administration is trying to do. They are trying to pump this to 3,400. That's why they kept releasing the news, right? Oh, every day there's some kind of news to vaccine, right? So this is what the government trying to do. They are trying to pump this above 3,200. This is pretty obvious, guys. Okay, maybe 3,003. This is what, maybe this is the level. Okay, I haven't seen them backing off from pumping the market. Okay, so every day there is some news on the vaccine. Okay, which doesn't make sense, right? Every day you're gonna see this. Every day news on vaccines will come every day from now until the elections. Okay, or at least twice every week, at least twice a week, news on vaccine will come out. Check CNBC, check all the website news. Okay, trust me on this. There will be a news on the vaccine twice a week. Okay, at least twice a week starting from now. Okay, until they reach the level that they are satisfied with. Okay, my guess is 3,003. So basically the current government is trying to pump it to 3,003, right? So they pumped it to 3,240, right, the other day. I think the other, it's just, yeah, 3,230. Okay, they got a little bit too greedy. They still try to pump, right? And then I think some big boys say, hey, it's kind of high, so yeah, we'll just take our profits. We don't want anymore. Okay, I don't know who started buying. Okay, I really don't know. So, but basically, you know, people think that it's just a slight fall. It's going to keep going up. Fed is going to help us. The government is going to help us keep pumping the market, right? And it just went up from this to in like one day, right? That's kind of crazy, right? So, what do I think is happening? Right? There's a strong resistance here, 3,200 level, right? If it reaches this 3,222 or 30 level, you guys can consider selling, right? But let me tell you something. The government wants this to go to 3,300. It might be pumped there. Okay, you have to be careful about the government. This government is willing to do things that has not been done before. Okay, that'll be all for today. Thank you so much.